What's up, guys? It's me, Bands. Welcome to this video. Thank you for clicking on this video and thank you for watching today's video. Ignore my dog's barking, but we're gonna get straight into it. So if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming that you're 19 or 18 or whatever age you are, and you're just maybe experiencing some sort of confusion or some sort of doubt on what you want to do with your life right now. Because honestly, now I'm gonna be open, honest, and vulnerable. So basically, I'm just gonna talk about my week this week. So basically, this week started off on Monday. I had my period. Like, I was getting to the end points of my period. I just woke up one day and I was just on Monday, and I was just feeling like so like down. Like my spirit just felt so down, and I was just like, fuck. Like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, what am I doing? Like, am I doing enough? Like, whatever. Like, I just felt like I just wasn't doing enough, or I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. Like, am I actually supposed to be doing this, or like, am I wasting my time doing this certain thing? And basically, this made me want to make this video today, because after like going through the week and just taking some time to inner reflect and think about everything that was going on. First of all, I think one of the main reasons why I was feeling this way was because obviously my period, you know, emotions, hormones, fluctuations, all that stuff, that definitely has to do with it. But definitely just because, you know, right now I'm in a space in my life and I'm in a period of my life. So basically, just backstory. So I quit basketball for right when I got out of high school. So my senior year of high school, I was done with playing basketball. I was done with it. I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm not gonna do this again, whatever, you know, whatever. And then flash forward to like a year after, like now, I think it was like in January or February, one of my old coaches came into my job. He asked me if I wanted to play basketball. I was like, I don't know, whatever. But now I'm playing again because life just brought me here. But it's just like, it's hard. It's definitely really, really hard going back into something and, you know, doing something that you haven't done in a long time and trying to get back into what you used to be, or trying to get to where you want to be, but you're not there yet. You're starting all the way from the bottom. So, but the good thing about that is when you're starting from the bottom, the only way you could go is to the top. And I was just really in my head on Monday. I was like, oh my God, this is so hard. Like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. We're gonna have practices every single day. Like, this is gonna be really hard. But you know, nothing is easy in life, for real. You gotta stick through the tough times. You gotta stick through the tribulations, because nothing good in life is gonna be easy. Nothing good in life is gonna be instant. I feel like we live in a world that really lives off of instant gratification and just expecting the prize to be within hand's reach, you know, the prize to get to you like that, you know, do a little bit of work, get a really big reward. But that's not how the world works, and that's not how life works for a majority of the time. Like, if somebody's gonna tell you that that's how it works, they're scamming you. They're trying to take your money and they're scamming you for some easy change. And basically, I just came to the realization, I'm just like, okay, let me stop, you know, trying to take it so easy on myself, and let me just take it back and think about everything. And I just realized that, you know, God put me into this position for a reason, and God has you in the position that you're in right now in your life for a reason. Like, everything is just all a part of that plan that He has created for you. So you just gotta continue to trust in that plan. And that is one thing that I really realized going throughout this week, and, you know, just really meditating and just taking my time to just get through it and just get through these practices and just go through these things with a different mindset. Because I feel like if you go into a hard thing with the mindset that it's hard and that you don't want to do it, and that, you know, I have to do this and it's hard, it's only going to be even harder because you're going into it with a negative mindset. It takes more energy to be negative than it is to be positive. So anytime you feel yourself about to get into that state, or about to get into those thoughts, right before you're about to get into doing something, flip it, catch it first. Because once you catch it, like, get into the practice of catching your thoughts. that will save you so much trouble, and that will save you literally throughout life, because your thoughts create your reality. I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Your thoughts create everything around you. So once you catch yourself when you're about to do these hard tasks and the hard things, complaining and just, not even being grateful for the opportunity, or for like just being able to do these hard things, flip it and just switch it. Be like, oh, actually, I don't hate this. I love this. This is good for me. Everything that is hard, take it as, oh, this is for my own good. This is going to make me stronger. This is going to make me stronger. Even while you're doing it, just be like, this is going to make me stronger. This is going to make me stronger. You got to coach yourself through it. You got to talk yourself through it in your head, because God has you there for a reason. God is putting you in these positions for a specific purpose, and you're not going to go through all these trials and tribulations for nothing. Like, there's going to be some sort of blessing at the end of all of this, whether it's wisdom, whether it's a literal physical blessing, whether it's money, whether it's just whatever, but everything is for a reason. So that's one thing that I really realized. It's just like, you might be confused right now and you might not know what you really want to do, but it'll all come to you. Everything will come to you over time. You just have to continue to go onto that path and continue to do what God has designed for you to do. And if you feel like you're doing something right now that you're not meant to be doing, and your spirit feels off and you don't want to do it, stop doing it. Like, you are young. I'm assuming you're 19 if you're watching this, or whatever age, but you have time. Time doesn't exist. Like, you could literally be 40 and watching this video and doing something you don't want to do. You don't have to do it. You are the one that's in control of your life. You can make choices, There is always a solution. And instead of complaining about things, try to start being like, oh, let me find a way to fix this problem, instead of just soaking in your problem. Because that's what really life is all about. Because life is going to give you problems either way. It's just how you take the problems and how you flip it. You could either allow the problems to take over you, or you could take over the problem by finding a solution. And it all just starts with you, for real. And don't compare yourself to anybody, because I feel like I've said before, social media is literally so damaging, because it's like, okay, you're 19, you see all these other 19-year-olds on Instagram going to Paris, going to Europe, being multimillionaires, whatever, going in private jets, riding in black trucks, and you're just still living at home, working at Subway, still trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, maybe going to college. And you know what? That's okay, because literally back in the day, when people were 19, they didn't have social media. They didn't have all these things all they had was TV. They didn't have all these YouTubers or Instagram influencers or IG baddies out here to look at and like compare themselves to and make them feel bad about themselves because they're not there. I'm not saying you're not going to be able to get there, but everybody has their own plan and their own path in this life. And everything is just always in God's timing, because you will get to where God wants you to be, and you will get to where you want to be. You just have to stay consistent with it, get through the trials and tribulations, not give up on your goals, not give up on what you want to do. Keep what you want for yourself in the forefront of your mind. Don't lose sight of it just because it's not happening right now. Don't shy away from working towards it just because you don't see the fruits right now. You gotta dig them ditches, like I said before. Continue to dig your ditches, because there will be rain. You just gotta trust in God and trust that rain will come, because that rain will come. You just gotta wait for it. And that's the beauty of it, I think, for real, because honestly, it's not fun if you just get something like that. Like, what game do you want to play where you just jump and you win the game and the game is over? Who's gonna pay $60 for a game and the game is over after you just jump up, hit a brick, and then you get all the coins and then you win the game? You beat the game already. Like, no, there's no fun in that. You don't grow from that. You don't learn from that. That's why all these rich people out here, they're still depressed. Like, the money didn't help them to heal their depression, because now they have it extra super easy. So it's like, dang, what do I really do with my time? What do I work towards? Because from the world's view, from the society's view, they already have everything. And I guess, yes, money is a lot. The world runs off of money. Money is freedom. But money isn't everything. You could be the richest person in the world and still hate your life and kill yourself. Like, want to kill yourself. And, like, that's another reason why you can't really compare yourself to all these people on the internet and all these people on YouTube and all these influencers and celebrities, because literally 99% of the time, these people hate their lives. They hate themselves. They hate themselves. They are not satisfied. They don't know what love is. They're depressed. They're fighting some sort of anxiety. They have a lot of demons inside of them. And people don't really, like, they don't take account to that, because it's like, okay, yeah, they're big, they're famous, you know, they have it all, they're famous, they got all these eyes on them, they got all the money, all I want that. No. Appreciate what you have right now, because like I said, God has you in this place. God has you on this time period in this, because this is the timeline. Like, this is your whole life right here, right? Especially at our age, we're at this step of our life. We have the whole string ahead of us. Okay, so literally just trust the plan, trust the process, follow the spirit, follow your spirit, follow what your soul is leading you to do. Because if something is killing your spirit, it gotta go. Or you gotta go. Leave that stuff behind. Because God is not gonna want you to stay in a place that you've outgrown, or that is just serving you no good. Like, in the Bible, it says you can't put new wine into old bottles. So if you have become this new wine, have this new mindset, this new energy towards you, and you keep trying to go back into these old things, these old places, these old jobs, these old friends, it's gonna burst. That wine is no longer good no more, because you're trying to put it back into an old bottle. Put new wine into new bottles. And that could even be in a sense of, okay, you want that new wine, you want that new bottle, so boom, you gotta become that new wine. Like, you can't put old wine into new bottles either. Like, that's stupid. Like, come on. So if you want to get into these new spaces, go into them new bottles, you gotta become that new wine. Or you gotta become that new bottle. So, just keep that in mind. But continue to trust the process, trust God, and have faith. That is literally that's all that Jesus really was. Not all of Jesus, but that's like the main thing that Jesus was talking about in the Bible. Have faith. There are so many miracles that he did on people simply just because they had faith. The sick woman literally touched his clothes, got healed because she had faith that just by simply touching his shirt, she would be healed. So you got to have that same type of faith in your life and same type of trust in God that everything is going to be okay and everything is for a bigger and greater purpose. Just trust the plan, trust the process. But yeah, I hope this helped anybody that is out here that is confused, feels like they're not doing enough, feels like they don't know what they're doing. Honestly, if you don't know what your calling is, or you don't know what you want to do in your life yet, just pray on it. Pray for God to lead you to what you should be doing, and pray for God to, this is a prayer that I do every single morning. I go, God, please remove all things that are not aligned with the path that you've designed for me, and replace those things with things that are aligned for me, aligned with that path that you have designed for me. I say that every single morning, and I feel like since I've started doing that, I have been falling closer into what I've been destined to do and what God has been planning for me to do. And it's just been taking a lot of surrendering and a lot of understanding and a lot of, rebirth and killing my old self into becoming this new self that I'm trying to become and the person that God wants me to be. So it just takes a lot of trust, a lot of hope, a lot of faith, and just surrenderance. Just surrender yourself to the Lord, and everything will just work out on its own. So yeah, but trust God, and I thank you all for watching this video. I hope that I was able to help you with whatever you were going through. I hope that, you know, after you watch this, it has hit a special spot in you and helped you, you know, go on with your life. So thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you want to, but I'm gonna post new videos every Monday. I don't think I've said that before on my channel, but new videos every Monday, so tap in. But yeah, God bless everybody watching this. Bye.